Welcome in, Irish fans. It is Thursday, October 10th. This weekend, Notre Dame plays the Stanford Cardinal. Yeah, just one Cardinal, not multiple Cardinals. I don't know why. I haven't quite figured that out. Their mascot's a tree. I always like to say it's not Christmas until you chop the tree, but that's when we play them in November at Thanksgiving. So I don't know what the deal is this weekend. Either way, the tree's got to fall. We're here, and we're here for it. All right, let's talk a little bit about what the Irish need to get done in order to make this happen this weekend. So Stanford's played 5 games so far, varying results. They played Cal Poly and just absolutely destroyed them, and then they lost rather badly to Virginia Tech and Clemson, while keeping TCU kind of close. And that's well, that talks about two different football teams. TCU's not a bad team. Cal Poly is Cal Poly. And then we got Clemson and we got Virginia Tech. And Virginia Tech's held some teams close this year that nobody really expected them to. So let's not underestimate Virginia Tech's ability to play football here. I think what the Irish really need to do here, Stanford, they move the ball well. The crippling blow for them in a lot of these games has been turnovers. They had 2 turnovers against Clemson. They had 2 turnovers against Virginia Tech. And both of those turnovers resulted in scores for those, for the other team. We know what that's like. So how do we beat this team who is actually really good at getting, producing yards, getting third downs, and actually converting fourth downs? How do we stop this team from moving the ball and putting up 24, 30 plus points? Well, our defense is solid. And if anybody argues that we're not at least a top 5 defense in the country, I think they're crazy, honestly. Or they just don't know Notre Dame football. So that's a start. But we've got to keep our defense off the field a little bit. They cannot play an entire third and fourth quarter of a football game and be expected to keep the other team from scoring. It's just not possible. And then on the flip side of things, our offense does need to move the ball consistently, and we need to take care of the football, because turnovers will cost us a game. This is a team that always comes in and plays us hard. We talk about Notre Dame being everybody's Super Bowl. Yeah, this is one of those. Not a lot of people expect a whole lot from Stanford as a football team. Not just this year, but any year. I don't care if they've got Christian McCaffrey. It's just not the brand of Stanford. Sort of like, beating Bama is not Vandy's brand. Doesn't mean it can't be done. So that's what we got to watch out for. I'm not putting us on upset alert this week. I'm just saying we got to take care of the football, and we got to do things the right way. Jeremiah Love needs to get fed the ball a lot, and Riley Leonard's got to continue to get better, which he has. He's shown tremendous improvement over the course of the year. I would like to see him with a little bit of confidence putting the ball over the middle and in a clean pocket. And I understand why he's not maybe doing that right now. That's a skill pass. If the pass is behind, it's normally an interception. But we cannot not protect, throw the ball over the middle from time to time. It makes life too easy for the defenses. And when they're going to rush 8 or 9, which they probably will, because everybody's seen how successful that can be, as long as their cornerbacks are out there doing what they're supposed to be doing and staying on their receiver in coverage, which won't always happen. But as long as they're doing that, you're not going to see a lot of offensive progression on our side of the ball, especially not through the air. Defense needs a turnover or two, and we got to score off turnovers. That's been our recipe for success this year. It's certainly how we beat Louisville, and it's part of why we had a very different first half of football against Louisville than we did a second half. Now Louisville put points on the board because we fumbled in the red zone. Can't fumble on the kickoff. Can't fumble in the red zone. Really, just got to take care of the football against the Stanford defense, which has proven to not be terribly good this year. And I think we'll be fine. All right. Final score prediction for this weekend versus Stanford. Irish 34, Stanford 10. By the way, I haven't looked at the odds. I don't know what the betting is, but if you're going to go out there and place a bet, I would say never bet that the Irish will cover, because that's historically shown to be not the case. And yeah. Anyway, have a great weekend. Go Irish. Beat Cardinal. Keep looking up. See you guys soon. Love y'all.